From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, June 20th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.10 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,200 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $244. Antiwar.com reports the Yemen peace talks being held in Geneva effectively ended yesterday with the announcement that the pro-Saudi Hadi faction will withdraw from the talks and return to exile in Saudi Arabia, which is presently attacking Yemen with the goal of reinstalling them as the government. The talks began inauspiciously Monday with the demands from the Hadi faction that the Houthis surrender all cities in the country as a condition for discussing an end to the Saudi strikes. Yemeni Foreign Minister Riyad Yassin complained that the Houthis did not comply with any of their demands. It is unsurprising that the talks are collapsing at this point, as a press conference on Thursday by the Houthis ended in fistfights when the Hadi faction attacked them, throwing shoes at the delegate addressing the assembled media. The Saudis never really stopped their airstrikes during the talk and continued with the talks yesterday after the lack of resolution. UN officials expressed disappointment in the process, noting the Hadi and Houthi factions never even sat down at the same table during the 5 days and insisted the UN transfer messages back and forth. The only time they were even in the same room was during Thursday's brawl. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports the former CEO of a company that sells and operates red light cameras told a judge she bribed officials in Cincinnati and Columbus, Ohio to secure and maintain contracts with the cities. Karen Finley of Cave Creek, Arizona pled guilty Friday in U.S. District Court in the Southern District of Ohio to conspiracy to commit federal programs bribery and honest services wire and mail fraud. Between 2005 and 2013, Finley was CEO of Redflex Traffic Systems, a company that sets up cameras at intersections to snap photos of vehicles running red lights. She admitted she participated in a scheme in which the company made campaign contributions to elected officials in the two cities in exchange for securing red light camera contracts with the municipalities. Additionally, the company concealed the contributions through invoices labeling the payments as being for consulting services to a third party who then made the contributions. Columbus City Council member and current mayoral candidate Andrew Ginther is one of those officials alleged to have received a campaign contribution from Redflex Traffic Systems. Ginther released a statement Friday denying the claims. He said, "I had absolutely no knowledge of these activities and did not take part in them. While I am not subject of the inquiry, I have been asked to provide records that may help the investigation into Redflex. I've fully cooperated and will continue to assist in bringing these people to justice. In light of these charges, I have asked City Attorney Rick Pfeiffer to conduct an investigation into any current contracts between the city and Redflex." The U.S. Department of Justice said that Finley will be sentenced at a future date. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and numerous supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $3 per month or any amount of Bitcoin per month, thanks to the recurring payment options provided by Coinbase. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. That's fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a state board revoked the license of a former U.S. Army doctor on Friday, finding that he plied students with hypnotic drugs during battlefield trauma training and performed dangerous procedures, including intentionally inducing shock. The doctor, John Henry Hagman, was cited for training he provided in 2012 and 2013 in Virginia, North Carolina, Colorado, and Great Britain. Students testified on Friday that Hagman also performed penile nerve blocks and instructed them to insert catheters into one another's genitals. Assistant Attorney General Frank Pedrati told the Virginia Board of Medicine, "The evidence is so overwhelming and so bizarre as to almost shock the conscience of a prosecutor who's been doing this for 26 years. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.